¿Cuánto por el juego?
¿Esa?
Sí.
$2.
¿$2? Gracias.
I think you for Alpha 2 for just I told this morning.
You had what? What'd you say you had?
3 for Alpha 2.
Oh man.
GameCube Mario Kart.
I already have that one, bro.
El silencio reinó por unos instantes mientras Daniel ponía en jaque la noche. Dime, Daniel, ¿qué pensabas cuando te casaste? Luego pensé en ser feliz, en formar una buena familia, en formar parte de la sociedad. ¿Y lo lograste? Cuando Roma me da vuelta, me encontraste solo en mi cocina, pero por la verdad, que te digas que digno de mí. Hubiese dado más amor a mi familia. La despedida me hubiera sido necesaria.
How much are these NES games?
$100.
I don't know, man. That's why.
All of them.
8 for all of them?
Yeah, the worth this one $8. I didn't charge for the other one. Buy more, it's cheap. The golf is $1.
What's that?
Golf game $1. This game is also $1. $10. Take the golf game too, $10.
Alright, wait. This one right here. I already got it right here. Said, said $10?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Ahora no se va a cansar tanto.
Anything else you're looking for now?
Not really, dude.
That's all?
Yeah, I'm mainly looking for NES stuff right now. Awesome. Thanks, man. I'll be looking around.
Yo sé cómo abrirlo más.
No controles, amigo.
Oh.
This one needs a control, yeah? My friend? You have to have control, yeah?
Yeah, you have to have the add-on.
Hello. Nothing. Hello. Game boy?
Yeah?
No también se puede.
No puedo gastar tanto.
¿Eh?
No puedo gastar tanto.
Ok, no, pues, ¿cómo no? Tienes que gastar.
Pues gracias.
Ok.
Gotta be fast. Yeah. that? Around there. I have the box for it though. How much for
That one I'm asking 45.
What are you asking on X2?
80.
¿Cómo hacer? Oh, será. Bra. Vad det kommer med. Banda. The side one bro, the side one the flat. The side one bro.
You got a bunch of these, man.
I'll take it. But GameStop, like, I can't trade in. I actually got my trade-in limit with them.
Oh.
Asshole. They said, oh, you can't trade anymore. Use your limit. Like, yeah, it's kind of quiet out there. If I want to, don't put your $5 in.
I need more support controller and GameCube memory card.
Okay.
Super Nintendo controllers, power cord.
Alright, I got some more 64 controllers. I didn't know you needed them more. One of them, I think the stick is a little loose.
That's okay.
Okay. Alright.
See you guys. Yeah, this Philips guy this morning bought a bunch of stuff. So cheap.
From you or from somewhere else?
Nah, somebody else.
Alright.
All good stuff. This one guy had a lot of Pokemon but it was fake. I bought that, returned to them.
How much was this stack right here, bro?
I give this 3 for 10, this 10, $20.
Did you do trades?
Yeah, what do you got?
How's it going? This is Retrobit Panda here again with another pickles video. This is basically just going to be a recap of all the stuff I got in the last 3 or 4 weeks around there. As you can see, I've added some live footage to this video, so if you can give me some feedback, that'd be great. If you want to just leave a comment saying what I should do better when I'm getting these live footages, I'd appreciate it, and I'll see what I can do. So again, I'm just going to jump right into this. These first 2 games were from a flea market down in Southern California. I went to go visit my dad and my brother, and my girlfriend and I went to this flea market, and we only found 2 games because it was pretty dry out there. The first game was The Punisher and Captain Comic. So that was pretty cool. I forget what I paid for these, but I've been trying to pick up more NES games lately. Trying to reach my goal of 150 carts by the end of the year. So then the next week I went to the flea markets, my local flea markets, and I picked up these 5 games for $10. $2 a piece, can't really complain. The first game is Lunar Pool. You got Bandai Golf Challenge Pebble Beach, Wheel of Fortune, Caesar's Palace, and Blades of Steel. So that was pretty cool. The guy wanted like 10 for 4 of them, and then he threw in, I think it was Wheel of Fortune or Caesar's Palace. I'm not sure if that was in the video or not, but that was pretty cool, and it, you know, helps me. It's helping me get to my goal of 150. Even though they're not the best games, I don't really care. So then then went on Craigslist a couple of days later, and I seen that this person was selling some Wii games. They're trying to sell them on Craigslist before they sold them at their garage sale. So I hit them up and asked them, "What can I see a picture of the Wii games?" And she sent me a picture, and she said that her husband wasn't playing them anymore or whatever. So I only wanted 2 games out of the 8 games that she sent me, and the first is Resident Evil 0, and that's complete. And the second was a game that I needed, really wanted, and it's a copy of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, or Skyward Sword, I'm not sure how to say that. It has its game disc, and then it also has a symphony disc, and the manual. So that was pretty sweet. I paid $10 for both. It was a pretty good deal considering the Zelda goes, I've seen it go for 30 plus on eBay, so I figured that was a pretty good deal. And then a couple days later I went to the flea market and I picked this game up for $1. It's Sonic the Hedgehog on the Game Boy Advance. I figured why not, it's only $1. It was one of those like stands that have just a bunch of random crap, and I seen it sticking out kind of like a diamond in the rough, and I picked it up. I love Sonic, so that was pretty cool to get. And then that same day I went to this garage sale in the morning, and the person had listed video games in their Craigslist ad. So I showed up and there was a little box with a couple random NES games and some Game Boy games. And the first Game Boy game I got was, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, it's I'm reading it as Hey Yankee Alien or Heinke Alien, I'm not sure. So I got that, a pretty nice condition copy of Pokemon Blue, a really nice label. My label was pretty dirty and it works, so that was pretty awesome, and it saves, so that was great. And then I got the following 4 NES games, the first being Total Recall, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Yo Noid, with some label damage right here, and then the best game out of the lot, easily the most expensive out of the lot, a copy, it seen better days, copy of Mega Man on the NES. Has like a nick right here, it has a couple nicks on the label, some sticker residue. I didn't manage to get that off when I took off this sticker that was right here, but it works. And I got this stack. I went up to the guy and asked him, "Hey man, how much do you want for the stack?" And he told me 15. So I couldn't say no. What was really odd was that he's apparently a collector, and he told me that he knew the value of each game, but he just ended up giving me, like a $50+ game for, I think he said he wanted $5 for that one, and the rest I'm not sure how he priced the other ones. He just told me 15 and I jumped on it. Sorry, my throat's kind of hurting me, so what's next? Oh yeah, so these are like the final games that I've gotten over the past couple weeks. First stack is a couple NES games that I needed. I seen you saw this clip in the videos with the Blaster Master box, and I asked the guy if he wanted to trade, and he said yeah. I traded him a couple Game Boy games for the stack. Nothing big. It's just like a couple like Super Mario Land and stuff like Tetrises that I had. So the first game is Sky Shark. I love Taito or Tato, however you say it, but I saw it said Tato right there, Taito, and I had to pick it up. A copy of Sesame Street ABC, and has 2 games, Let It Go Round and Ernie's Big Splash. This sounds like a really fun game. A copy of Silent Service, which is probably the most common game besides Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, and a not complete copy of Blaster Master. Try to get that. The game that I was inside of here was in pretty bad condition, but luckily I already had the game and had a pretty nice label. So I swapped it, and that was pretty sweet to get. I really like the Blaster Master game series. So, I mean, some people don't like the ones that came out for like the PS1 and stuff like that, but with Blaster Master, I dig it. And this brings me to my last game. This is a game I thought I would never pick up in a million years, which is really random too. It was that last clip from the last live footage clip I added before this pickup recap. This is a guy that he's always in the same spot, and last week that's where I got this game, which I forgot to get, which I'm about to get right now. But he had some Famicom games, and I was just tripping out because I've never seen them at my local flea market. So there was a couple I didn't know what they were. I knew one of them was the Goonies 2, but I only picked up one that I recognized, and that's a series or like an anime series that I've loved since I was a little kid, and that was a copy of Dragon Ball. I think the name is like Dragon Ball Shenlong no Sazo. I'm pronouncing that right. But this is a game that was known as Dragon Power here in the United States, because back in those days nobody knew what Dragon Ball was here in the United States, so they decided to change it up so that they could sell it. So yeah, I picked it up $5. Wasn't that bad, and I never see Famicom games in the wild, so that was pretty cool to pick up. So if you excuse me, I'm gonna go get that game real quick, tell you that funny story, and then probably be the end of the video. Alright guys, so this is probably one of the funniest parts of the video. That's where I got that Metroid game. I mean, it felt so good to basically deny that local reseller of this game. I don't know, it was just like, it's kind of like a victory to the actual real collectors. And if you didn't see the live footage, basically this guy, this local seller, he was pulling out some GBA games, and the reseller, this local reseller, tried to go for the game, and I went for it right before he did, so I got to it first, and the game was Metroid Zero Mission. And it was perfect because I have the box for it. I don't have the manual, but I have the box. So I was pretty stoked to get that. It was funny because I took it, and the guy's like, "Oh, it's okay," like trying to act like he didn't just get caught slipping. He's like, "Oh, it's only like a $10 game, whatever." I'm like, "Alright, dude, think what you want to think." So that was pretty cool. Also, another thing was I ran into that Super Nintendo lot where it had X2 and Mario RPG. The guy also had like Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy 2, Link to the Past. I think he had Zombies Ate My Neighbors. He had just a really bunch of good quality Super Nintendo games, but he was asking eBay prices for them, so I couldn't get any of those. So that was a bummer. But yeah, guys, that's basically it. That's all I picked up over the last couple of weeks. Mainly NES stuff, so that's pretty good because I've been trying to get to 150 carts, and now this puts me at 75 carts, I believe. So I'm already halfway there, and I'm hoping that I can actually reach my goal by the end of the year. So yeah, guys, that's about it. If you don't follow me on Instagram or Twitter, if you could do that, would be awesome. Both usernames are RetroBitPanda. I'm going to try to put the link into my YouTube video descriptions. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and like. It'd mean a lot. So yeah, guys, until next time, thanks.